Hello, I'm your host, Jason Miles, here for another episode of Beyond the Red Zone, our very own show dedicated to in-depth coverage of sports. At least that's what we tell ourselves every time we do this show. Let's see how long we can go before it gets a little crazy. For our returning listeners, subscribers, especially our very valued patrons, so glad you are here. You are the driving force behind the TIR machine. We could not do this without you. And for those new to the channel, welcome. If you do enjoy this type of programming, please hit like and subscribe. It is a very passive gesture that goes a long way in promoting the channel. For fans of the main show, we will be back tomorrow night at the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll be speaking with Carrie Farrell, the hipster grifter. For those of you that remember when she was discovered and served time for conning her friends out of tens of thousands of dollars, her picture went viral because she embodied the hipster look at the time. And well, she wrote a tell-all book and we'll be discussing it tomorrow night. And I look forward to seeing y'all there. Now, if you do appreciate all the diverse programming we provide here on TIR and you want to join us for movie nights, or like we had last night, our 1986 metal all-star listening party where we were joined by Derek Varn of Varn Vlog, Ben Burgess of Give Them an Argument, and Doc Coyle of the band God Forbid, then you should become a patron or a paid YouTube subscriber. You'll get access to the champagne rooms past and present, join us for movie nights, and you get the small satisfaction of knowing that your small pledge is a large part of making sure this insanity can continue. Now, before we even get to the show, my good friend Alex Herbert is here because he has a new class that he's doing. And this one is on Marx's Capital. And I'm sure you're saying, Jason, why are you talking about serious stuff on sports nights? We come here for the dick jokes. Do you come here for the analysis? You're supposed to come here for the analysis and stay for the dick jokes. But seriously, I'm going to bring in Alex. Please welcome. You know him from all of his appearances on TIR. Please welcome Professor Alexander Herbert.
Definitely not a hipster grifter.
Do you remember her? Are you?
I do remember her. Yeah.
Do you really? Okay.
I
yes.
do remember that.
She's coming on tomorrow night. Yeah.
That was like when, like, I don't know what to call it. Social media rounds, like things that were going around social. It was like just picking up.
Just picking up. Yeah, I think Facebook might have just been a thing when she got caught.
Kind of like that X-Men cartoon. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. You remember that? I just showed that to my nephew the other day. He thought it was hilarious, and I was like, "This is like primo, early content stuff right here." But in any case, now I feel bad cutting into the sports talk here,
because you know it's about to get fucking deep.
I know it's about to get deep. We had a little bit of a conversation before you started because I'm a New Englander through and through, but there's a lot going on with the Patriots. But let me talk about this for a brief second. So for your listeners, those of you who have attempted to read Das Kapital by Marx, the preeminent multi-volume book, this is the first volume. It's huge. But you got a few pages in, you were like, fuck, this is too confusing. I don't understand it. I could tell you that the best way to get it is to read it with other people. It's the best way to, I think, understand anything. You can converse with them. You can bounce ideas off of each other. And even better if that reading in collaboration with other people is guided by somebody who not only have I read it multiple times, but I myself took classes on Capital when I was in graduate school with Moish Pastone was his name.
Oh, wow.
Chicago. Yeah. I don't agree with everything that Professor Pastone had to say, but in any case, I still, I read it with him, I've gone through other secondary sources as well. So I finally, after months, maybe over a year of contemplating whether or not to do this class, because it is very arduous. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of reading. I have to reread with everybody. I finally decided to offer a class on reading volume 1 of Capital. It's going to be an 8-week course. We'll meet once a week for roughly 2 hours. Sometimes it'll be a little bit less than 2 hours. It's going to be mostly discussion based. It's not really going to be any lecture because we'll be talking about the 8 sections of volume 1 of Capital. Capital is divided into 8 different parts. So every week will be devoted to one part. That means that some weeks you'll have more reading than others, but it's at least broken up for you so that you can do it. There is, of course, a enrollment fee, but I do have a discount code for listeners of the podcast to sign up. I'm I'm trying to get as many people in this group as possible because Andrea can testify to this. The more people there are, the better, because there's a lot more ideas and a lot more room for discussion. And in the class I'm teaching now on the history of European socialism, we split into 4 different groups, and so we can have these kind of micro conversations and then come back for a bigger conversation that gets the juices running and everything. So I'm appealing to listeners, and I know this is the sports show, so I don't know how many of you have the time to read Capital while you're gorging on sports content. But I do urge you to take the class. It's going to begin in March. Like I said, 8 weeks, and so that will bring us to probably the beginning of May, around mid-May. Just in time for summer to begin and you to be free from reading Capital. But you'll come away with, I think, a pretty profound and deep understanding of the book. And if you're interested in more, I just put an article out on my Substack. It's called Why All Activists Should Read Das Kapital for Understanding the Social and Economic Dynamics of Our World. And you can sign up for the class on my Patreon page, which is Courses with Dr. Herbert. You just go to the shop, and then in shop, you'll see the option Reading Capital Volume 1, March 2026. It says $100, but again, I'll give you a discount code to, I think it's like 20% off or something like that. That's my pitch.
Ken wants to know, what's your approach, Alex?
My approach is, again, it's going to be discussion based. That's an important question because I know that, for example, Ben Burgess offers a class on Capital, as do other people. And I think that Ben is a genius, and most people who can lead a class on Capital are to some degree geniuses. But what I will say to distinguish myself from them is that I am a historian. I've technically, my PhD is a doctor of philosophy, but I am a historian at heart. I'm a historian of political economy and the environment and the Soviet Union. And so when you're approaching a text like Capital, the information that you retain from it what you retain from it most is going to be based on where your interests lie in a disciplinary sense. So Ben is a philosopher. Ben understands Capital as a work of primarily philosophy, which is great. And Marx definitely qualifies as a philosopher. I'm a historian. My favorite work from Marx is the 18th Brumaire, because that's where he links his understanding of history and political economy with the philosophical track of dialectical materialism, and he kind of puts it all together. Capital is the same way for me. I understand it as both a historical text, one that's situated in a specific time and place, and one that is commenting on history. Capitalism has a history, and it's through that history, its patterns of operation, that we can really understand what capitalism is. That's different than how a philosopher would understand it, or even how an economist would understand it. An economist would approach Capital, differently. And so you have the benefit of having a historian read it with you, which I think is a novel approach. That's the approach that I would take.
And they want to know which version do you use? Do you use the new Penguin version or?
I'm using the Penguin version. It has all my it has like every page on here has like some crazy notes on here because I don't want to get the new copy and then have to rewrite all my notes because the notes are, from the various times that I've read it. It has all of my ideas and all my takeaways and all that stuff. So using the Penguin version, this one right here, I think it's the cheapest as well. So you can find it anywhere.
You can tell he's a historian, Jason, because his handwriting's awful.
That is true. Absolutely awful.
Dude, Alex, I wish you could have met my advisor when I was getting my undergrad, because he would leave notes all over the place in green pen, and you'd have to go to office hours to have him decipher them because you're just like, I can't read this shit.
Yeah, I have to do that with me too. They come to me after class and they're like, "What does this say?" And then I look at it and I'm like, I remember.
He's an AI. That's what it says.
Are you calling me out right now? I don't think so.
Get the fuck out of the classroom if you're going to come here with that attitude.
Sometimes I can't understand my own handwriting, but yeah.
Send me a link so I can put it in the chat, Alex.
Okay, hold up.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to read the introduction. Has Caleb Williams silenced his haters?
No, I'll just stop you there. No, he has not.
Max starts to show off like this.
We're coming for you, nigga.
Okay. Just right off the bat.
Yep.
I just give me and Caleb. So Max,
I'm not hating
an elephant gun, an N-word elephant gun.
No. I'm saying I was very impressed with what he did. I loved what he did, but you can't go online without somebody like, what's his name, Lil Wayne, be like, we got beat by a guy that's got purple fingernail polish on, like just talking mad shit about him.
I like how Lil Wayne is also Johnny Appleseed.
Yes. Listen, Jason, he's the Johnny Appleseed of the hip hop world. Okay, that's what he is.
Of gangster rap.
Yeah.
Before Caleb and I catch Max anti-black strays, the NFL wild card weekend is over, and so are the job of a few more coaches, marking the end of an era. When I started watching football in the 80s, back when Mac liked it because there were no colored coaches.
We just had a bunch of white folks named Ted Marchabroda.
When I started watching football in the 80s, it felt like coaches were just as much a part of the team as the logo on the jersey. I grew up watching football while Chuck Noll was still coaching, the Steelers head coach who led the team to dominance in the 70s with 4 Super Bowl appearances and 4 victories. Noll coached in Pittsburgh for 22 years. He was followed by Bill Cowher, who led the Steelers to 2 more Super Bowls, winning 1 in 2005 against the Seattle Seahawks. Cowher coached in Pittsburgh for 15 seasons. Now, after a disappointing loss to the Houston Texans, Mike Tomlin, who had been the head man in Pittsburgh for 18 years, is gone. This follows the departure of John Harbaugh, who was recently dismissed after his Baltimore Ravens were knocked out of playoff contention. Harbaugh coached in Baltimore for 18 seasons and won a Super Bowl title in 2012 against his brother. The NFL coaching carousel is a rapid whirlwind, and coaches no longer have time to develop talent and establish a culture. For some, it's 1 season and done. Championships or bust, and for many coaches, it's bust. The Dolphins also parted ways with the man once touted as an offensive genius, Mike McDaniel. Where will these men land? Football, like most American major sports, it doesn't really have an off season. And how long will they have at their next coaching outpost before ownership cuts bait? The Las Vegas Raiders got rid of Pete Carroll in his first season with the team. Some might say that at Carroll's age, the game has passed him by, but it's not like Carroll was out of football for 10 years and suddenly jumped back in running the wing T. There are always a confluence of factors behind why extended tenures end in firings, usually involving personnel decisions, drafting, personality conflicts with ownership, and ultimately diminished returns. The Ravens were a preseason pick to win their division and reach the Super Bowl based on a strong, if not Hall of Fame worthy run game, MVP caliber quarterback play, pretty solid defense. Yet the past few seasons have seen the Ravens flame out in the postseason, and that blame has to land somewhere. More often than not, it lands with the coach. So where will Harbaugh and Tomlin end up? Will they take general manager roles? Will they retire to the booth and call games? We'll discuss where these coaching candidates might land as teams scramble to fill their postseason vacancies. Now, for me, the game of this week's past wildcard weekend was the Bears' come-from-behind win against division rival Green Bay Packers. The Bears, finishing with the number 2 seed in the NFC, hosted the game, and early on, it looked like the Packers were going to win easily. The Bears couldn't put it together and found themselves down 21-6 at one point in the second half. They were able to close the gap, but not before the Packers scored again late in the fourth quarter, making it a 27-16 game. Caleb Williams and the Bears did not give up, and they went on to win the game 31-27. Williams has faced immense criticism from football pundits who cite his casual demeanor and youthful flamboyance as traits not suitable for a leader on the field. What Williams has done in his sophomore NFL season is what he's done at every level: win and elevate the play of everyone around him. To me, that's what greatness is. It's not the stat sheet. It's what you do when the chips are down, when the lights are the brightest. In an era where GOAT conversations dominate how players are evaluated, those discussions are often enmeshed in numbers and nonsense. Give me the guy who performs under pressure, the player who makes an error or two, and isn't afraid to keep playing big because he understands the team needs it. Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson have something beautiful brewing in Chicago, and I'm here for it. So join us as we break down what we saw during Wild Card Weekend and what to expect heading into the divisional round and much more. Mac.
Yes.
Well, Alex, are you sticking with us while we talk sports for a little bit?
I can't really contribute much to the conversation, so I might be better to leave you here. I'll just interrupt with my boondock stories and queer cafe content.
Well, if you mentioned a certain former quarterback for the Washington Commanders, Jason turns into Uncle Ruckus.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
I've been saying for years that Jason is like Uncle Ruckus. Some of the stuff he sends me on social media, I'm like, this is very Uncle Ruckus of you.
This particular quarterback's name rhymes with Schmug Williams. Okay?
Schmug Williams is my foe forever. For those that don't know, I'm a Denver Bronco fan, and Doug Williams is the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, and he won it by scoring 35 points against my Denver Broncos in the second quarter of the Super Bowl. And to this day, I've never hated a black man more than Doug Williams. Clarence Thomas could come in my house and punch my child, and I still wouldn't be as mad at him as I am Doug Williams.
Clarence Thomas could go into Jason's house and start reading some of his majority rulings, and he would still hate Doug Williams more than Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas. And who else? Who's that dude that lost all the weight but he was hella big? Al Sharpton, Clarence Thomas,
Ben Carson's ghost,
Van
Thomas
Jones.
You can't forget Thomas Sewell. He sucked.
Oh, Thomas Sowell. They could all roll in my house, hopping out of a fucking Geo Metro like a clown car, eating fried chicken and spilling fucking fried chicken niblets all over my floor. And I still wouldn't be as mad as if Doug Williams very politely greeted my mother at a grocery store. Don't you talk to that greasy nigga.
Doug Williams, you get out of my house.
Mama, let's go. It's a nice man. That nice man, my ass. Big lip fucker. Turn around, Doug Williams, you motherfucker.
Keeps calling him by both names too. Doug Williams, not Doug, not Williams.
That's the maddest I could get. That's the mad. Yeah. I'm pretty sure That's the maddest in the I can't think of anything worse.
Connor asked how much he should bet on the Super Bowl.
Nothing, Connor.
Yeah, you wouldn't get in trouble gambling, Connor.
Connor, if you need help, there is a trouble with gambling hotline that you can call. I hear about it all the time at the end of FanDuel commercials.
Connor said, how much would Lennon lay
on the Niners this weekend? Now, are we talking pre-revolutionary Lenin or Nep Lenin? Because he's going to give you two different answers. Okay.
About 1,917.
Doug Williams versus Doug Lane. If Doug Lane kicked my door open with Chris Catrone, who was topless, twirling fire sticks, reciting his ridiculous fucking Trump Pax Americana fuckery, but then Doug Williams came in with a crew to remodel my apartment.
Doug Williams, you get out!
Fuck out of here, Doug Williams. The fuck are you doing? Being generous.
Damn, Prairie said he's got $4K on the Pats to win the Super Bowl.
Prairie has no kids, because that's what you do when you have no children.
Yeah.
That's a lot of teams, my friend.
I'm a Patriots fan, and I won't even put $4 down on them and win the Super Bowl.
Whenever I see people do shit like that, I was like, oh, that's what happens when you never got married, huh? You just have money to burn.
You know, May is a really good quarterback, but 4K is a lot to put on that. I don't know.
I'm surprised Prairie has that much left to put on the Pats, considering he's been on Prison Connect for like fucking months now.
I'd be sending Alex and Prison Connect girls. He would get mad as hell.
It just fucking filling up commissaries all over the country.
I'm sending it to you because I know you lonely over there, and one of these hoes is down the road.
Yeah, but no, Jason, it fucking killed me just the hate. Just how angry people were when the Bears pulled that game out. It wasn't because like, oh, I'm a Packers fan and we lost, like horrible, like, and it was a bad loss. That was a really bad loss because you were up almost the whole game.
1-3. You were
up 1-3. And you choked that game away, right? And it's just people just want to bag on him because, like you said, he's just a really like he doesn't get like he's not an in your face type of guy. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm a professional football player and somebody starts screaming in my face, there's going to be a crime because I'm beating them to death with my helmet. Don't get in my face.
Like, bitch, I'm a grown man.
Yeah. Like, fuck, I get paid to play too, dickhead.
You know, watching, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a moment where they were coming back and he wasn't yelling at the players, but you know, it's loud. So he was talking like, it was an impassioned speech he was giving, I think his receivers, about like things that he was seeing.
Mm-hmm.
They were, you know, they're talking back for things that they're seeing in the coverage and stuff like that and how they want to play it and yada, yada, yada. What people need to remember about watching a football game is that there's directors and a game plan and a storyline that they have beforehand. And depending on how they want to view a certain player, you're not really going to capture a lot of that stuff on the sideline while the game is going on because it's not part of the storyline that you have. And there really isn't a storyline yet for Caleb Williams because he's part of a new generation of athlete that's not really going to give you a lot of he's not going to give you a lot of drama.
Yeah.
If fingernail polish is all you got and his outfits pregame, which really aren't anything crazier that you've seen your own children wear if you're a certain age.
If they're bitching about what Caleb Williams wore, they're not watching NBA games. Because some of the shit,
these Negroes look like women at the Kentucky Derby.
I don't know who's looking to put more of a fashion foot forward, the NBA players or the WNBA players these days. I just don't fucking know. And to each their own, but like, bro, you can't bitch about what Caleb was wearing. Come on, man.
I saw a meme the other day that was like, it was a picture of Dennis Rodman. And it was like people thought he was wild in the 90s for wearing this. And then it cut to like modern NBA players, and it was like he was ahead of his time.
If all you got on somebody is like he dresses like a like you don't really have anything to say about him because he made a pass in that game where someone took the Jordan logo. And it's the screenshot that I have for the thumbnail. where he's avoiding a player tackling him at his feet, but the way he jumped and threw the ball perfectly, by the way, to convert, was it a 4th and 9?
Yeah.
It is the equivalent of Jordan when he's making the free throw and the dunk.
I mean,
that's insane body control.
I think you hit the nail on the head, though. Him linking up with Ben Johnson, because Ben Johnson gets the best out of his quarterbacks. He gave Jared Goff new life.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he breathed life into that man's career. You know, and let's face it, Caleb hasn't exactly had, and before him, Justin Fields hadn't exactly had what you would call like a stable, you know, offensive framework in place, because, you know, it's the Bears and they're just like, offense, what is that? We'll win with special teams and defense, you know, like, and that's just not how the game is anymore. But Ben Johnson with that roster could really do some damage in Chicago, which is going to work out for them well, you know, when they leave Chicago and head out to the suburbs when their new stadiums finish being built. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I like, if you like the game of football at all, you've got to be impressed with what Caleb Williams has managed to do and the growth he's shown from rookie year to year 2. You know, like, it's just been phenomenal.
You can say that for all these quarterbacks that are in the playoffs: Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Drake May. The shit we talked about.
Wait, you mean the MVP of the NFL, Drake May? That one?
I don't understand why anyone wants to give Drake May the MVP after that playoff game that he was just in, because he was really bad and they beat the shit out of the Patriots.
Justin Herbert. I watched that entire game. Justin Herbert, by the beginning of the third quarter, every time he got touched was just like, like that man. Guys, I texted Jason and was like, Herbert is not going to make it out of this game alive. Right?
Alex's cousin, Justin Herbert, quarterback of the San Diego Chargers.
My dad told me that he tells people that it's his nephew. He's like, if you want to tell people that too, you can. And I was like, doesn't matter.
It's not like he's going to get back to us. Yeah. He's from Oregon. We're fine.
The weird thing is that, like, we do have a famous relatives, but it's not an NBA player, so it doesn't matter.
Is he a white
or NFL player? Sorry.
Oh, it's not an NFL player. Justin Herbert to me is Steve McNair, where it feels like he's playing with a lot of injuries that are being held together with pliers and duct tape.
Yeah, and like some twine somewhere, you know, like,
you can't just take 47 aspirin, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Don't worry. Listen, I know it'll cause liver failure, but we can get you a new one of those, you know. Like,
if you just keep winning. I really believe that kid is one of those guys that's been playing with a team that's been for a pretty long time and taking a hell of a physical pounding. And even though the team is better, especially on the defensive side of the ball, like, we can't deny the fact that they held the Patriots to 16 points.
Yeah, but you know what? They still won 16-3, right? You can sit there and talk about San Diego's defense, but I will tell you right now, Jim Harbaugh's teams allegedly were made on tough running and strong offensive line play. And you know what? I almost said San Diego again. And you know what the Chargers have not done since he took that job? Ran the ball well and have strong offensive line play. Like, if you've got, you know, what a lot of people call, like, you know, a top tier NFL quarterback, and I think Herbert is. I know that there are some people that are like, I don't understand how he gets so much love when he hasn't, like, won anything, which I think there's an argument to that to a point. But you're going to get him killed. Like, you don't want your franchise quarterback to be held together with, like, chewed bubble gum and duct tape.
Yeah. And then people that usually make plays weren't. Keenan Allen dropped a lot of passes. It was like a weird game against
It was a great defensive game plan by the Patriots, right? They made sure that their outside weapons couldn't get open. Even when Gonzalez went down, the next man, you know, came up. And they sacked Herbert 6 times, and he had a higher pressure rate than Aaron Rodgers on Monday night. And Rodgers was under pressure for 57% of his passes. Herbert was under pressure for over 60% in that game. Ken, that's a naughty joke.
Do you want to read what Ken said?
Ken said, and thank you, Ken, for the super chat. Physical pounding. Are we talking football or Matt Khalil's wife?
Oh. Can you tell us a little bit about Matt Khalil's wife? Matt Khalil was a Patriot, and now he's a coach.
Well, Matt Khalil played for the Vikings and the Panthers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of?
And remember, his brother also played in the NFL as well. He was an offensive lineman as well. But
Okay.
Matt Khalil is in the news because apparently the man is packing some heat, and I'm talking elbow to wrist maybe. And apparently he's as thick as a Coke can, according to his ex-wife, who went on a podcast to talk about how sex was with him. And now he's talking about suing her for defamation. I'm going to tell you right now, if my ex came out and was like, his dick is huge, I'm sitting there like, yeah, bitches, it is. It is.
Can I tell you a true story about being told that my dick wasn't huge?
Yes.
True story. This is just Alex said yes. This is a true story. Alex like, yes.
America needs to know.
You know, because if that, look, I am with Mac 100% because if somebody's saying his dick's so big and thick and girthy and fucking, it's like a meaty steak and you can't eat it all at one time. You have to save some in the fridge for later. If someone was talking about my dick like that, I'd be so excited, even if they were my ex.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a woman, I was talking to this woman and we were talking and joking. She was like, what are you eating again? I said, I'm eating this thing that would make my dick bigger. And she went, yay. I was like, you're not supposed to say yay.
What?
You're supposed to say yay. That's not what you say. When I say that, you lie to me.
No.
Okay? You go, oh no, please don't do that. I can't take it. It barely fits. You don't go, yay.
Oh, man.
Fucking, why are you laughing? Don't laugh at that. She said, but then you know what made it worse? She went like this. She went, yay.
Oh, no. She did the
Like
hand
it was a
gesture.
celebration. Don't hand gesture.
The
I fucking
hand gesture.
cried. And I was like, you can't. I was like, you lie to me. And she goes, well, what?
I mean, it's a nice stick, but no, there's no but after that.
What's here? There's no niceness. My dick's not a stuffed animal. The fuck is my dick now?
It's not a mediocre movie with Colin Farrell in it.
My dick's not a Hello Kitty toy. It's not a little boo-boo. It's fucking rod of vengeance. Fucking say yay.
Filled with steel and semen. So much.
It's like, Jesus Christ. I was like, we can't have sex ever. And she's like, oh, why are you being difficult? I'm not being difficult. You could just lie. If you came to me and were like, how do I look in these pants? I'm like, I've seen better. I'm not going to say that.
Hell no.
You should have just dropped your face and just been like, get out. Get out.
Just hang up the phone.
Serious face, no smile, just get out.
Yeah.
Block her. I was so hurt.
She's walking out the door, Jason. You're like, your number's blocked already. Bye. You know.
No, please don't come back. Thank you. I'm never gonna get over this. Thank you.
Then you immediately call your therapist. Hey, doc. Yeah, she called my dick small. I need to make an appointment for tomorrow. You know?
What's wrong? She said, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she did hand gestures like she was excited.
Yeah. Like she won the fucking lottery, doc. Like, come on.
Fucking A, man. You know, there's so many things that you don't say to somebody because it's not going to make them feel better. Right.
Yeah. Like I dated a girl who was like, I am going to strictly wear like stripes. And I looked at her and I was like, in my head, it was like, honesty is always the best, always the best thing. And on the other side, it's like, don't you dare say it. Just support her and everything she does. You know what? Stripes would be great. It'd be phenomenal. What kind of stripes are we going with? Like
Stripes make you look like a fat bitch.
Yeah, now I get to fuck a barbershop pole. Yay. That's what you don't say.
No, never.
You never say that. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy. There's just things you don't say. And if a dude jokes, it'll make my dick bigger, you go, oh no, we can't have that.
There's
That's just too much.
I think I know you well enough, Jason, that I can safely say there's not much that's going to damage your ego. And I'm the same way. But if I go, hey, I'm eating something to make my dick bigger, and you're like, woohoo, that has damaged my mental health to the point I'm probably throwing myself in front of a bus.
Dude,
just
because it's just like, like, finally, like, what do you mean finally? These aren't words you're supposed to say. You're not supposed to say these words. You're supposed to pretend you're choking when you're blowing me. You're supposed to like, oh God, I can't. Oh.
You guys have to get over the unrealistic expectations of dick size that porn has instilled in your brains.
Okay, Alex. I know that's the right call, but you can't undo decades of programming in a night. Okay, like I just can't turn it off.
Yeah, you can. It's real easy. Just message all your friends and say, "Hey, man, can I see your dick? I'm feeling real bad about. I'm feeling real bad about my dick size right now. I need something to compare it to."
Barry says this is a sports podcast, right?
I mean, hey, that's what I do.
Dr. Alex is giving us nuggets here. Just pure pearls of wisdom.
Words of advice.
Virtuoso Jason, your girl broke kayfabe with that. Yay!
I need you to keep I need you to talk about my dick like a pro wrestler. Like, tonight at the arena, when I see the magnificent, mighty. Like, just didn't say words like that.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, fuck yeah, that'll be cool for an actual penis. You don't say that.
No.
Like,
you can go after a lot of dudes a lot of ways, but the minute you go after dick size, it's just like you've destroyed them. They may never recover emotionally from that.
Yeah. There's like, and we can't, you could have lied beforehand during intercourse, right? And be like, oh no, like, wait a minute. Wait, it's so much. Wait a minute, right? You could have lied to me. And now if you do that, I'm like, you're lying.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying it's enough? I know you're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Not enough. Lying. Just crying.
Just tears running down your face. You got like snot coming down too. You're just like,
you're just like.
Whoa, Drea, whoa. That's not right. She said it's so weird that Mac and Jason are single. Like, come on.
Yeah, because Drea is one of those yay people. Fucking enjoy those cats.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, fucking yay people. Just lie. Look, a lot of times men lie. How do I look? Oh, not as good as your sister. I'm not gonna say that. The fuck would I say that?
Your mom looked better in that shade of green last week.
You're not as good as your hot friend that never comes around enough.
I say that shit all the time.
Alex is just like, why are you here? Where's the hot friend?
When's Sandra coming by again? That never can keep a man and always wants to stay here and cry. When is she coming by again? Yeah. She'll lie.
Wait, didn't Sandra just break up with somebody? Isn't it time for you to invite her over for wine and crying? Let's go.
Wine and crying.
Sardines. Women love sardines. I don't know what it is.
What?
Women love sardines. That's what you gotta do. Wine, sardines, and crackers.
Look, the bottom line is just don't have to be so blunt. with the truth. Look at Prairie. Prairie says, "Yay!"
Looking at you, Jason.
This tonight is the night, man.
So we're talking about NFL coaching jobs, right?
Yeah, I mean, some of these NFL coaches, have you seen their wives?
Have you seen their dicks?
Yeah.
You can't say that looks and size matter when you see Bill Belichick's wife. And who's that other coach? Is he the
Bill Belichick's wife is, or girl, whatever the fuck she is. It is, the whole thing is odd to me.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Who's that other coach that has a super hot wife that's young? I forget.
Lane Kiffin? No, it wasn't.
Well, Lane Kiffin's a weird one because, like, his ex-wife was in Baton Rouge, like, house shopping for him, and he's, like, shacked up with somebody else. Like, I feel like they're in a throuple, you know, but you know, like, the ex-wife is just like, I can't deal with your shit anymore, like, full-time, but I can do part-time if you bring in another woman, and Lane was like, bitch, let's go, you know?
This is how
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, I was been waiting for this. Gosh,
hey, Mac, this is how I need a woman to lie to me. I need a woman.
Oh my gosh,
We're jumping the.
We can't jump the shark already. No, Jason, do not play this.
I want somebody to beat the fuck out my pussy. I'm horny, and I just want somebody to fuck the shit out of me.
The fuck?
Why can't somebody pull my fucking hair? I wanna suck dick. I wanna feel like I'm gonna die. Be slapped around and got a stupid fucking. I wouldn't that crazy if I just got some good ass dick.
This is all you have to say to anyone on the screen right now.
Jason, I think your expectations are a little bit
Yeah.
unachievable.
Yeah, Alex, and you know what I sent him back when he sent that to me? I said, Jason Miles, that woman is losing her mind. Let her do it in peace.
Connor said, but when I be saying this, y'all laugh at me.
Drea asked if that was the girl that laughed at you. Imagine that, though. Imagine how insulting that would be.
Look, hey, Mac. Base Dub Punk says, wow, we really went there early.
Hey, Base Dub, I was trying to get back to the sports talk, but Jason was like, nah, I'm conducting this train. We're going off the rails
We're
right now.
going off the rails. Dude, I watched this video probably 47 times.
Why? You can tell there's something not right with her.
Yeah.
This is also why I'm single, because a woman leave me a message like that. I'm like, hey, you know, maybe she just needs a couple hugs. It'll be fine.
More than hugs, Doug.
Then I got fucking my car's making weird noises when I started looking like that scene at the end of Casino.
You offered hugs when she's screaming for dick like that. She cut your brakes.
Yeah, like that's just. It's not what it's not what I thought it was going to be. I do want to show you guys this. I've been watching this street fight.
Jason,
from several angles.
This is literally a sports show, and we only did like 20 minutes of it.
Wait.
I don't want to see this girl get knocked out again. It's been everywhere.
I've been watching this street fight back from every angle.
I know. It shows something that's very wrong with you.
Wait. We got 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. You guys can do sports show. Let me see this video. We got.
Oh my gosh. Show Alex.
We got 5 minutes.
Okay, so Alex, check this out. So these dudes are walking around Austin, downtown Austin, Texas. And they're like trying to record for Kick. They're Kick streamers. So they're really looking for that shitty content, which is, hey, drunk chicks, tell us about all the cocks you like to suck and all that stupid shit, right? So they're gassing up these drunk chicks that probably aren't getting gassed up too much. And as they gas these chicks up, and they're drunk and they're young too, like 21 or something.
Yeah, they're
They
young.
start trying to knock the cameras out of these guys' hands. And they kind of, I don't want to say attack, but they're just drunk fucking with one of the guys. And you know how when people like that are drunk and you're giggling because you're trying to be cool, and then it starts getting goes too far. So they really start fucking with the guy, and he's not going to hit him back or push him off or anything. He's like, hey man, these girls are like kind of fucking me up. And so now they're fired up and they run into like this group of black girls. And, you know, everybody wants to record whatever they think is a melee. So the black girls got their cameras out and they walk over to the black girls and they knock one of the cameras out of their hands. So now the black girls are mad. This group of drunk, I guess mainly Latina girls are mad, and they start brawling. And this punch is
ratchet shit I've ever heard of.
Oh my God, dude. You know, look, I've lived a life, and I've lived a life in certain environments where
because Alex, it might be one of the most beautiful punches ever thrown.
I'm trying to find so many videos I saved for you.
Dude, just go to our conversation. It's right there.
Oh, where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. That's you.
Go up, man. There you go. Show him the first one.
I sent you so much bullshit.
You do.
Oh,
and
man.
that's just you being my friend.
I just
know.
Oh, this is it. This is
There you go.
one,
That's
right?
it.
Okay,
That's it.
Look.
Plenty. Are plenty right now?
Hey, that's my girl right here. What's going on?
Damn.
Yep.
That is a clean punch.
Yep.
That was the craziest shit. Bruh, I'm in my house. I live alone. I yelled out, whoa!
Play it again. I need to see it one more time. We got 2 minutes.
Wait, there's a different angle. Let me find the
Yeah,
next angle.
Alex, he found this fight. You have to go down, Jason.
Multiple angles.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, hold up. We gotta show Alex this other fight.
This one.
This anybody right now? Hey, I'm getting it. Hold up. Don't go to Fresno. You don't want whatever's in Fresno. You don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want it, and I'm gonna show you why you don't want it. Stay away from fucking Fresno. Them people ain't nice.
Me ordering your fucking food? Are you a fucking dumbass motherfucking bitch? I'm just trying to win.
I told you, bitch. Told you, bitch. I told you. Don't fucking talk to me like that, bitch. Hey, back up.
What's up?
I told you one down, nigga.
You motherfucking bitch. Order the fucking ranch
Hit
and
me with
stuff
a
your
bottle
shit.
of this shit.
The fucking wrong.
Hey. Damn, that guy's just on a warpath.
Everybody got what, dude? Everybody got it.
And from what Jason and I can kind of dig out from this video is we're pretty sure the fight started over someone not getting ranch for their kids' fries. Because you can hear the one woman say, next time, just get fucking ranch for your kid. And earlier in the fight, they were talking about French fries.
Oh, man. We ain't never have a class unity with this shit.
If we're hitting people in the face with bottles of a ranch, you're absolutely right, Alex.
Yeah.
The fucked up part, Alex, at the very end, the white girl in the beginning walked off on a bike. I was like, wait a minute. You rolled up to the spot on a bicycle to fuck this chick up at the bagel spot in the day, in the AM.
I think you're right about Fresno.
Dude, stay your ass out of Fresno.
Oh, dude, Alex, I told Jason straight up, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere near the valley. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm
Stay
like,
the fuck out of Fresno.
You only drive through there.
If you see a white boy with long hair and a mesh hat with a neck tattoo and a bicycle, whatever's going on in that area, you went too far. You pass the fucking artisanal cupcake place. You pass the good cafes. Nigga, turn around, double back, because you are officially in the get fucked up zone. And unless you're prepared to hit someone in the face with a bottle, like that man did.
This ain't Alameda, baby.
Just that. I mean, the bottle threw me off when I opened.
Because you're like, whoa, that's
the bottle threw me off too.
Right, because it felt excessive, right? You're like that.
Yeah, and the thing is, the dude didn't even drop. I've been hit in the face with bottles before. I at least take a knee, and I'm like, whoa, I might have fucked up here.
But Mac, when the bottle hit him, he was reacting 2 days late to everything.
Yeah.
The guy with the bottle said, "Man, I told you to back up."
Yeah. After he'd already moved on to hitting somebody else, you know.
He said, and then he goes, "You hit me with a bottle?" It's like, yes, I hit you with a bottle last week, motherfucker.
Dude, Mr. Crash said ICE just shot another person in Minneapolis.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, what do they have? 3,000 people, 3,000 ICE agents there now?
They have more people there than the cops in the city of Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what pissed me off about that? I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I get mad at the speeches because Jacob Fry, who's kind of, at this point, that's what he is. He's the speech guy. And he came out and says, "Get the fuck out of Minneapolis." And what happened? Like, seriously. The cops are protecting the hotel, the Hilton, that ICE is staying at, and the cops have riot gear on. So that means now that the police of Minneapolis are going to be confrontational to the people that need the police of Minneapolis to protect them from these ICE thugs who, at this point now, everything's getting leaked because no one has allegiance to the criminal organization. And this is how crime works. You guys want to know how crime really works? Stop watching dumb fucking movies. There is no code. Why do you think prisons are so full? Because cops are good at finding out who did it? So now you have everybody. Look what we just got in the email. This lady has an article that just came out in Slate. She goes, "I'm a leftist and I gave them my real name and I got a job with ICE off one interview for 6 minutes."
Yeah, I saw that.
And so we're seeing these guys, they're kind of scraping the bottom of a frightening barrel.
Here's the crazy part,
Go ahead.
Alex. I sent Jason a screen grab. These guys only get about 47 days worth of training. That's how long ICE and CBP like boot camp is, right? And then on top of that, they're pulling applicants in with the $50,000 bonus, right? We've all seen that. Do you know when they finally collect on that? They have to be vested for 5 years as an active officer to get it. Most people stay in ICE and CBP for about 3.5 to 4. Right? So they know we can get them in here. They're not going to fucking make it. We're not going to have to pay shit out. You know, it's going to be like Bovino and 6 other people that actually collect on that $50,000. You know, like
that's the sad part. And you're getting these cats. They're not doing any background checks. So as a person that worked in an environment where people weren't getting background checks, I worked in North Dakota during the second oil boom in the early 2010s. That shit was beyond the Wild West. The ass whoopings you would see, the crazy sex crimes that were happening, especially on native land. It was an insane situation in North Dakota, and it was quite frightening. And now these were people that weren't given guns. They might have had them, but it wasn't like they had them with the authority to use them. And with Kristi Noem basically saying, that person was a terrorist, so, fuck them.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump being pretty quiet about it. That just is giving these cats kind of carte blanche to no longer harass the people they're supposed to be trying to find and round up and send back to their home nations. Now it's like, are you recording us? We're gonna fuck you up too.
Yeah. And the whole, like, I don't know if you saw, but the Oglala Nation,
I saw that.
they're missing 4 members. No idea where they're at. Navajo Nation just had 6 people rounded up. And the reason they were picked up is because they have Hispanic last names. Well, no shit, dude. Hate to tell you this, but Navajos have been down in the Southwest for like 11 billion years, and they probably banged some Spaniards. I'm just saying. Just saying. You know? I just, the thing is, when Kavanaugh, I mean, it's literally his name. They're called Kavanaugh searches. He brought back racial profiling, right? And, you know, they're just going after brown people, right? That's going door to door. Hey, you're brown? All right, come on, you're coming with us, right? Yeah. And I think the most frightening part is they are better armed and better outfitted than I was in an actual active war zone where people were trying to kill me. Like, people fucking freak out when I tell them, yeah, when I went to Iraq, you know, my first set of plates were the defective ones that the U.S. military bought like 10 million pairs of because they were cheap, but they were not ballistic at all. Would not stop a bullet, but I wore them. You know, like it just, I knew shit like this was going to happen when they expanded the budget the way they did. When they put Bavino in charge of the actual agency with, you know, Nome as his, you know, supervisor or whatever the fuck, you know, she's over, you know, the entire apparatus of Homeland Security. You know, like, this is a woman who shown she doesn't give a fuck unless you are an affluent white person.
Yeah.
That's always been her thing, you know, but she wasn't shooting dogs, you know, but, you know, it's just, you know, we have to be careful, you know, and that's all I can tell people in Minneapolis. I'm not there, but be vigilant, you know, continue to support, but be very careful. Because these fuckers will come after you. They've shown that. They've been gunning for press. They've been gunning for anybody filming them by saying it's illegal. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not illegal to record a cop. You know, it's not illegal to record federal law enforcement. You know, like,
it's also, again, it's also scary because these people are so woefully undertrained and they're in over their heads. When you walk into the scene, you've never been stress tested. You probably never had a job like this in your life. And all of a sudden, everybody hates you. And all you have to do to justify your reason for being there is like, well, I had to eat. I had to, you know, I couldn't miss this opportunity. I don't have a career. I've been working jobs. I just gotta do this.
Yeah.
Just following orders. It's like, they're not, a lot of people are going to wash out.
I mean,
it's going to be bad.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is they're going to, like you said, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel for a lot of these knuckleheads. A lot of them, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, Jason, if some of the local PD guys that got busted and maybe did a little time for shooting and maiming or killing someone at the local PD level are not currently CBP or ICE agents. Yeah. You know, because, like, we don't have a database that says these are fucking bad dudes who were cops and broke, you know, and murdered people as a cop. It's just like, oh, well, they don't work in our department anymore, so they're good, and they just go down the fucking road to the next PD and get picked up. You know,
that actually happened in Texas, and it ended with a woman getting murdered. A white woman, by the way, because I love people that they don't think that this happens to affluent people. She was an affluent white woman who had a son that got popped for selling a little pot to his buddy. And this cop was like, your son is selling drugs and you're the supplier. And she's like, you're fucking crazy. And she had been telling the police department for a while that this dude was harassing her. And it's really sad because her death, it's actually recorded. The cop had planned to do a bust, so he kicked in her door, and she's like, the police. She called the police. He's in my house. He's one of you guys. And then you hear like, cow, 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 cow. And he claimed that she had a gun and all this other crazy shit that didn't happen. And he's in prison now. But to your point, Mac, he had some charges at another police force, and he literally went down the road. I believe it was in Austin or somewhere in that region of Texas, where
he probably went from like Austin to Round Rock.
I think the thing happened in Round Rock.
Yeah,
maybe he was in Dallas or something first. But it, like you said, sure, we'll bring you on. So to have these, he was held accountable and he went to prison. But what we're seeing now is Jacob Fry say, "Get the fuck out of my city." And old boy that killed homegirl is just chilling. Like nothing's happening.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one law enforcement official that wants to fucking break the seal.
Yeah,
and start arresting these people.
That's the shitty part, is that the state of Minnesota is like, we're going to have our attorney general look into it. We're going to have local Minnesota state level police look into it. And then immediately when that gets released, what happens? The administration gets the DOJ to essentially assert jurisdiction, right? And ensuring that nothing will get turned over to the state level.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, creepy Joe Biden, he use the DOJ as a weapon against all these conservatives. I would never do that. Fuck you, you big orange twat. You have done that in your first fucking administration. You're doing it now, right? And the thing is, it's not even just him weaponizing DOJ against his political opponents. He's being so overt with it. Like he's going after Jerome Powell now.
Mm-hmm. Anyone that told me no. And this is where I think it's really important that people understand the differences between Trump 1 and Trump 2 and what people think they understand about Donald Trump. Because I feel like a lot of people think they understand Donald Trump. It's like, you don't really understand him. Quit trying to. Yeah. He doesn't want to get the same numbers as Obama and Biden. That doesn't mean anything because no one's asking this question. How did Obama and Biden and Clinton round up all these people and we not see it? This is going on so overtly that even if the news wasn't covering it, you'd hear about it. How are they doing that? It was done very differently. First of all, they were rounding up a lot of people by the border. Second of all, they were definitely getting a lot of people that had committed felonies that were in prison. Once they got out, they got sent right the fuck back. It doesn't have to be so visual. The brutality is the point.
Yeah, the spectacle
of it all. He doesn't care about, like, don't say shit like, oh, he still hasn't hit. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's not the point. It's the brutality. And it's you seeing it, you fearing, you saying things like, well, I don't know if I should go out. We saw a woman get murdered by federal law enforcement. 6 years ago, American streets were flooded with people that watched one man get choked by law enforcement. The streets aren't flooded the same way.
Yeah. I mean, and on top of that, though, I've been told I overreact, right? I think something's bigger than it really is. But what a lot of people are failing to see, and it's more of our liberal bent people, is that there's a playbook that has been in use since Mussolini seized power in Italy. He kind of let Franco borrow it in Spain, and then they handed it to Hitler, right? There is an armed force spectacle involved in all of their seizures of power, all of them, right? And then they get into more militarism, and it's, let me go after a smaller neighbor or a smaller territory close by for me to flex my military muscle, right? Where did Mussolini go, everybody? Let's put our history caps on for a second. Where did he go? Albania and Ethiopia, right? Hitler really wanted to start shit over Austria. And then Chamberlain was like, well, no, bro, we don't have to do this. Why don't you just get it together? You guys do the Anschluss and unite with Austria. And then it was a Sudetenland, right? And then you see Chamberlain waving the shit, peace for our time. You know, Franco overthrew a whole fucking government right from the jump. You know, like there is one playbook they work from, and we're in the armed spectacle part. We're kind of, you know, dipping our toe in the militarism part, you know, with going and grabbing a head of state. Yeah, thank you. The Sudetenland was that part of Czechoslovakia. Thank you, Red. I appreciate you. You know, with Maduro being captured and now the saber rattling over fucking Greenland of all places. And then we get the quote, you know, well, they landed a boat there 500 years. That doesn't mean they're entitled to it. It's like, bro, what? What? You know, it's just, we're seeing all this stuff kind of happening again. And a lot of people are just like, well, it would never get that bad because this is America. Who gives a shit? Like, it could happen anywhere, literally. And it's just, it's shocking to me. But it, on the flip side of that, I'm gonna, you know, put my less angry hat on. As Jason's brought up this point a million times, we've spoken about it at length. The biggest issue we have now is this administration has the monopolization of force.
Yeah,
they have it. We do not. And people can sit here and talk about, well, lefties like guns too. We own guns. Yes, I'm aware. I'm one of those guys. Right? But what are you going to do? You know, let's think back to when Jason played the comedian that talked about, you know, with the drone, and the drone operator really like, you really want me to do this? They can't do shit to me, you know? And he hits the button and wipes the militia out. Yeah. Right? Like, if you think that this administration, who has shown that they are willing to arm people with little to no training, arm them better than what they armed the military with, gave DHS huge contracts to purchase automatic weapons from the military and other weapons manufacturers. And if you see what a lot of purchases from DHS went to this year was up armored vehicles. Right? So yeah, you see them in locally rented Tahoes now. What are you going to do when they start rolling out in MRAPs? Right? You at the street level don't really have anything to combat that with. You know, it's just kind of like, what do? We can continue to say, you know, Jason, we haven't seen the outpouring of street action the way we saw back in like 2016, 2017, 2018. But if we did that, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, it would end up Kent State on like steroids.
And I wonder I don't know what would happen this time around if it was to go that way. I mean, Alex, what do you see with all this? You've been watching the news.
I mean, I agree with what's been said so far. There is absolutely a monopoly on violence. I mean, you see, have you seen the videos of the Black Panthers that have resurfaced in
Philly?
Philly, yeah.
Philly, yeah.
I mean, say what you will about them. They're probably going to get hurt at some point, but like, I think people need to see stuff like that right now as sort of some kind of hope, maybe. I don't know. But I watch their videos and I'm like, man, you guys are going to get hurt one of these days carrying around an AK-47 and confronting cops. Like, that's what you should do. That's fine. But one of these untrained, as Mac is saying, one of these untrained goons is going to shoot. And
we have to remember that woman that got killed, like two people got killed, right? One guy got killed by an off-duty ICE agent a few weeks ago in his own house, or at his house, shooting a gun off at New Year's. And this woman got killed for really nothing, right? They were annoyed.
Yeah.
And if you can't occupy peacefully a suburb, then there's a certain level of what's the word I'm looking for? Not destruction. There's a certain level of chaos that now you are orchestrating with your ineptitude that no one's going to be able to control. And as long as the mayors and the governors are too afraid to do anything, to even try to build a wall around the people so they don't get hurt, and they're building walls around capital and property.
Yeah. And see, this is what kills me about the whole thing. Why hasn't Walt called out the National Guard? He has the ability to do that. And I'm not saying bring him out in combat gear, but what they can do is literally just circle the wagons in their vehicles. Stay between protesters and these fucking dickheads and ensure that these, fucking, Gucci kitted out Gestapo wannabes, aren't able to abuse people, aren't able to do what they have been doing, right? The National Guard can do that. This is what kills me. The regulations surrounding the, Customs and Border Patrol and ICE agents are very loose, right? Like they have no real, like hardline shit. Are they required to wear body cams? Nope. Are they required to present badge numbers? Nope. And then all they really have to stick to is within 100 miles of a border or body of water, right? That's nuts. That is absolute fucking nuts. That you have a federal agency, that has little to no rules of engagement.
What do you say, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to add. I agree with it. It makes me wonder. We have midterms coming up this year. Makes me wonder what's going to happen then. I think the reason why Waltz probably hasn't mobilized the National Guard is because he's probably doesn't want to be that dude that causes a civil war breakout in Minnesota, because
nobody wants to be that dude. So just let the people suffer.
Essentially, that's almost what would happen. And so, yeah, nobody wants to be that dude. But and because we all know that, like, Democrats, especially people like Waltz, are spineless, right? They don't really. I mean, I think a lot of them aren't even totally against what's going on. I think some of them maybe not support it, but they are certainly not crying about it. And that's definitely why he decided not to seek re-election, I think, is because it's too much for him. When I applied to be governor, I didn't expect to be the one that would trigger a civil war. It's like, what the fuck do you think you're supposed to do as a governor, right? The people of your state are unhappy, they're suffering, and you're going to wait until midterms, until hopefully the powers of Trump are stifled a little bit at the point of Congress, in hopes that, like, they're going to be able to stop it. But I got news for you. Like, when the midterms come, if the Democratic Party does win, that doesn't mean that ICE disappears.
Thank you.
At all. It doesn't mean it means that, like, they just passed a resolution today by one vote. It was fucking the vice president. One vote that gave Trump the right to do what he wants over Venezuela. To essentially unlimited war powers in Venezuela. One fucking vote. And that smug asshole, I watched a video of, why am I blanking on his name? The vice president, J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance.
I saw the video of J.D. Vance, like, he read 50-50, and then he clipped the microphone and talked to his advisor just to clarify, like, I'm the breaking vote here, right? He got back on the microphone and he said, yeah, and vice president votes in favor. And so, like, a big ass smile on his face, and passed it. And it was like, dude, these people are, I don't know. I mean, you sit here and you watch it, and you only hope that, like, eventually something happens to them. They, eventually they get tried. And Trump knows it. He said He said, if I lose in the midterms, they're gonna impeach me. He knows, like he knows what he's doing is not right.
Yeah. And the shitty thing is, Alex, I think that he thinks Venezuela is going to be one of those fun little wars like Grenada, you know?
Class grab.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, I promise you, you might clean the Venezuelan military off the map quickly. Right? But what does Venezuela have a lot of? Mountainous terrain, jungle. And where can people go to kind of carry on what they call a counterinsurgency?
Mm-hmm.
And what don't we do well with? I mean, it's counterinsurgency. The United States military does not do that well. Ever.
Yeah.
We have never done that well. So
That's
go
why
ahead and clear the force on force, you know, clear that, done, you know, bam, done. That'll probably get done quick. But then you're going to spend the next 20 years trying to get American oil companies to go back to Venezuela when people are blowing shit up every day. You know, like
did you watch the CEO of ExxonMobil, what he said about it?
Oh, dude, yeah. He said it's not, what was it? He said it wouldn't be fiscally responsible to go back there yet.
It's investing 101. You look at a country and you have to weigh whether or not it's a viable, stable country to invest in. And if you say no, I mean, if you have a history of it not working, then it's a smart idea to be like, this isn't a good investment for us. Like you could have the situation as it is right now, and in 10 years after political memory has faded, you can have fucking Machado win her presidential election, become the new president of Venezuela, and you get that counterinsurgency because basically like this is, you know, the history of the oil industry 101. That money, no matter what they say, it doesn't go towards the people of Venezuela. It gets sucked out of the country and brought to the United States. And yes, laborers in Venezuela are paid, but not enough, and not as much as the profits that the companies are taking. And so once people figure that out, then you get either counterinsurgency or you get somebody voted out that's going to again nationalize the oil industry within Venezuela. Then
you get 99 all over again. You get 99 all over again, right? You get Chavez all over again.
Yeah. Or, you know, Iran is the same case. Iran is the exact same thing. What happened in Iran in the 1950s. You know, it's a pattern. It's everywhere. And so I think Trump is thinking about it short term. He also definitely considers the changing of political power in Venezuela as a shot at Cuba. You know, you got to think Marco Rubio is definitely behind all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's been he's been a war hawk forever, since he was a congressman. Marco Rubio is behind it. It's a shot at Venezuela, and it's also, you know, a less overt, more subtle shot at China and Russia, who were taking oil from Venezuela. So on paper, if your interest is in protecting American investments, American assets, and American defense, on paper, it makes sense, I guess. But in the long term, it's never going to work out. It's going to make things worse. It's only going to make things worse.
Also, we have to remember that we don't know what is going to get done and what's just talk.
Yeah. I mean, the minute I start seeing, like, when I see Eric Prince back in Washington, Jason, that's when I'm like, we're fucked. Because that's when he's getting PMCs lined up and all the contractors lined up for occupation, right? Like, that's what that means. That's how America fights war now. And it could be Venezuela. It could be Cuba. Fuck, it could be Greenland. Prince doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit about NATO. He doesn't give a shit about, you know, he doesn't care. What he wants is to be able to recruit people to support American imperialism. And the sad thing is there are going to be vets by the fucking boatload that sign up for it.
I also think that they want to do a lot more private military
domestic. Oh yeah.
But we don't know. We don't know because there's people defecting from MAGA. Electeds know that because of all this fuckery and economic instability, that the midterms are going to be a bloodbath for them.
Yeah, and I also think that coming up, in the next presidential election as well, I think that is going to be an even nastier election than, say, 2016, right? Because who is the Democrat frontrunner right now? Who is he?
You could run Joe Biden's senile fucking trousers right now, and that would probably, we got a close one.
Yeah, but like Newsom, like what the California House is like, we're going to institute a billionaire's tax. What's Newsom say? No, you're not. No, you are not.
Yeah, the frontrunner is probably Gavin Newsom. You're right about that.
Yeah, and that's the scary part, is you're going to have this guy who's fighting, right? Who's going to be saying, look, I'm not Trump. You can see through all what my press corps has done on the internet that I can get a good jab in at him on Twitter. I'm good for a soundbite.
But Mac, that's all that matters.
Oh, I know. But what we're seeing, especially in this country, is fewer and fewer people are going out to vote. Right?
You saw it at the last election.
Yeah. How do you get the biggest chunk of a shrinking pool? Because people are jaded.
Well, you're asking the wrong question, in my opinion. I think you have to ask this question. Most of these elections are determined by a small percentage of people that are swayed, because most people that are voting are going to vote on gang ties, right? I'm either gang, Democrat or Republican.
Yeah.
So there's these swing voters that maybe 10 to 20 million people, let's say. And it's always going to be a culture war topic that's going to get them. So what is going to be the topic of the day? In 2020, it was definitely COVID and police brutality. But in 2024, it was crime running rampant and trans shit. And no one cares about the trans shit anymore. And no one cares about the crime.
Oh, Gaza was
Gaza. Yep, no, it's Gaza. You're right. Gaza basically silenced BLM. And there really is no domestic beef people have outside of what Trump is causing. He's making it worse for himself if he cared. I just don't think he cares, because there's one thing that he's doing right now, which he didn't do at the end of 2020. And let's keep in mind, this is still the beginning of year 2.
Yeah.
He couldn't control a positive or even decent media narrative. And because he was in front of a camera every day saying ridiculous things about injecting bleach, talking about how good everything he did was.
Ivermectin is a
Ivermectin. Those press conferences wore people out and nobody cared anymore. Now we live in a different world. We have to remember that influencer culture fucking blew the hell up in 2020. It was a thing before, but it really got massive in 2020. Yeah. And now there's an insane ecosystem around everything he says. So he just speaks in front of a room full of stenographers, and it feels like he's a ringmaster. And I don't know how that stops, because he's just so good for business.
Yeah. I mean, the shitty thing is, if the Dems don't get their shit together, because we all know that the next, 3 years and some change, or 2 years and some change, we're not going to have an organized other party to choose from, like one that's actually trying to win locally. We just don't have it. We had hopes for the Working Families Party. They just started endorsing Democrats, right? And it's just like, dude, the Democrats have to make a choice. Are we going to support the working people of the United States? Or are we going to continue to suck at the corporate teat? And I mean, you and I both know what they're going to do. They're going to continue sucking.
Yeah.
They're not going to back us up. And we're just going to get more of the same. And that kind of puts us back in the same boat. And it leads me to what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. When do we come to the point where we're tired of acting insane and actively work to change? Right. And I'm not hopeful on that part, because there are just so many just apathetic Americans that are like, well, I'm good, so I don't give a shit, you know? And that is a little disheartening for me. Dem suck Matt Khalil's dick from the whoa, Mr. Crash. That's gonna be like sucking Jason's dick from the front.
Damn! Fuck!
All right, y'all. You guys get in on the sports conversation. I'm gonna run.
All right, Alex. Good to
Thank you,
see you,
Alex.
brother.
Wherever you guys are watching or listening, I'll put a link in the description to Alex's class. Peace, Alex. So we derailed the show for knockouts, which I have another angle on it. Here's another
Dude,
angle.
I saw.
Hey, that's my girl right here.
Oh, fuck!
Is she dead?
Is she dead?
Is she dead? Wait. Okay. Look, I know it is an insane shift to go from that to this, but one more time, just one more time.
No.
Wait, we gotta see, because when she gets knocked out and they do the close up on her face, she kind of looks a little dirty.
Dude, she just had her whole face hit the concrete, man. Like she was done.
Man, she got knocked
I mean,
out. Wait, where to go?
Virtuoso, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he just hits this. We go from this very long, in-depth, very serious conversation to, oh yeah, we're gonna watch this woman get knocked the fuck out again.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I don't know if you guys think that I sit around and like fucking jerk off all day, but I was actually working on this big piece.
Well, first off, we know that you're not jerking off all day because you're saving the boners for when you need them.
I'm saving the boner.
All right.
Here, watch this again.
Oh,
Are you playing it right now?
hey, that's my girl right here. What's
Have you ever regretted every bad decision that you have you ever been in a situation where you start thinking about shit you did in like junior high, like I shouldn't have cut?
Yeah. Yeah. It's called my third time in Afghanistan. That was my point.
It's like I shouldn't have all the bad I shouldn't have lied to my parents when I was 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could name the patrol right now. I was on a rooftop, been up there for about 4 hours in the blazing Afghan sun, sunburn as shit. My camelback's leaking, so I have little to no water. And I'm just like, where did I go wrong?
You were making this face.
Yeah.
You were making that face.
It wasn't war that gave me the 1,000-yard stare. It was realizing how I ended up in it that made me look off into the distance like that.
What's that thing? I bet you're wondering how I ended
up here. You got the record scratch first.
Kush says, why the Harry Potter font?
Yeah, Kush, I was like, when he sent that to me, I'm like, why did we go with that font for your brand, I guess? Your hater-proof brand? But okay.
The person goes, is she dead?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to laugh at that because again, on a serious note, you could walked away from all of this. This video's not over. There's again multiple angles, and you know how it ends? The girl this is all happening in front of the police.
Yes. And our haymaker thrower is like, oh shit, tries to take off. And runs right into one of the Austin City cops. Yeah. And she immediately goes, oh, I don't know. And then he's like, no.
She goes, I don't know. Before he even says anything, she goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know? We saw the most wicked follow through in Austin history.
Ma'am, you put your whole body into that. It's like, have you seen Doctor Strange? Like the movie?
Yeah.
You know when the ancient one like hits Steven the first time and knocks his astral form out of his body. That's what happened to this poor girl. She got hit so hard. Her spirit ended up in the astral plane and it's just floating above her like, oh my God.
It's like, damn, mija.
Yeah.
Damn, fool. You was talking to the wrong bitch. When this all starts, keep in mind, they're fucking with some douchebags that have gassed them up. And then they start fucking with people that have nothing to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't hear it. But one of the girls goes, you don't even know them.
Yeah.
Like, leave them alone. Like, why are you fucking with these people? So they had fought earlier. Because again, I watched all of this from different angles.
Yeah, from different angles. Jason spent like an hour just going over all the video footage.
I had the string on the wall.
Yeah. He's Charlie just smoking a cigarette. You know.
What we have here is so they actually get into a fight, and what stops the fight is that the cops roll up.
Mm-hmm.
So the cops roll up and they break out, and that's what you see. You see after, and that girl who was talking shit, who's drunk, she had got knocked out like 5 seconds before by the other girl who's standing next to the girl that knocked her out. She already got knocked out, like smooth the fuck out. She came back to go, are we really doing this right now? Yeah, we're going to do this right now. Knocked her right out of her very weird skirt.
Yeah, I don't even know what she was wearing, dude. Because she had cheeks out, and I was like, why?
People were talking about the camel toe was showing. Like, there used to be a thing people would say, like, what would your mother think?
Yeah.
Remember that? Like shame, like, have you no shame?
You know what's sad though is I have friends that are our age that are now using that shit. I'm like, why are you turning into your 60-year-old parents right now? Stop it. You stop it. And Kush, you might have been gassed up. Have you ever had a friend like, Kush, you fucking got this, dude. What's up? Or it's on the opposite end.
Dick, bro.
Yeah, where they're just like talking mad shit to you, and it just like pisses you off to the point where you're just like, all you see is red and you want to destroy something beautiful. So there's two different, like, gassed up. I had to have my son explain it to me.
You know what's sad? This young lady left the house and she was like, oh, girl, I just got this new skirt from the mall. Girl, where'd you get that from? The Charlotte Russe?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. And she flat ironed the hair.
Oh yeah, she spent like 2 hours getting ready to go.
Right, 2 hours. She was like, "How is my skirt too short?" Nah, I can't really see.
And they're in Austin, which is a great town to just like go and hang out in. You know, like it's. And then she ends up having her soul knocked out of her body by the end of the night.
Like all the things that could have happened. You're hanging out with your homegirls, having a great night. Some dudes just told you look good. You're like, yeah, I know I look good. And then you just wanted to.
You could have been at home with one of those dudes.
Yep.
Maybe having some of the worst sex ever, but it's better than being on hater proof. You know? Jason, back in 1988, my father held a man by his ankles over the overpass after this guy made fun of him at the bar. People talk about it to this. Jesus Christ, Murray.
You could have kept you. When I leave the house.
Your dad Suge Knighted somebody?
He said my dad was a very large man. And that same man left the house like, I'm going to the bar, gonna have some fun, listen to some tunes, maybe find some bitches. And instead, you peeing on yourself in your own face, getting hung over a freeway overpass by a giant white man. With probably large banana hands.
Oh, dude, his hand looks like a flattened out baseball glove with like kielbasa for fingers, you know, just like
ashy ass knuckles from punching fucking mouthy motherfuckers like you all year long. You could have had such a great night. Like, man, we had so much fun that night. Remember that fun night? Instead, now it's the night you fucking have to go to therapy for.
Yeah.
All
For the
you
rest-
had to do was just walk and everybody, I'm not trying to end the night in handcuffs because I fucking
No.
almost killed somebody because they
No.
fell backwards on the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Not a smart move, young lady.
Yep.
Not a smart move. And if the DA feels like throwing all the charges on you, it's not where you want to be when Jesus comes.
And you are in fucking Texas.
Oh.
So you know you've got some ignorant ass fucking ADs that are like, you know what we're gonna do? Hit her up with attempted manslaughter.
Yep. I know a man that served real pound you in the butt time over whooping somebody's ass like that. He got attempted murder charge. That's not where you want to be. You may feel like a badass when you get attempted. Yeah. It really sucks to have your freedom taken away and now you can't travel.
Yeah. Trust me, your asshole doesn't pucker until you see your name in a charge sheet with like murder on it.
Oof.
And I could tell you this from experience, you know, because I was in the military and they tried to pin my PL's war crime on me.
Ooh.
And I just kind of looked at it like, and trust me, your butthole's like, I'm relaxed. Nope, we're clenched. We are clenched. This is not good.
Zahir says the most effective martial art is cardio. Shout out.
Dude, Zahir, Jesse Eisenberg said it best in Zombieland. Good cardio should be like in your top 5 rules to survive. Okay. Like
it's funny that you say that, Zahir. There's a beef going on in the hip hop world because a few rappers that kind of made their careers doing the stereotypical rapper stuff have come out and said, you know what? This code of the streets is bullshit. And you don't have to follow it. And if you see some horrible shit happening, tell somebody. Like, don't think you have to be quiet about people doing horrible shit around you because now you're trapped in this occupied territory of a different kind, right? And there's a backlash because there's people that also make a living off this kind of underclass fuckery that are like, how dare you talk about the hood and what made you and da-da-da-da. I'm like, you know what, man, fuck right off. I'm not trying to be cool for a video camera and then get arrested on that same video camera. And now I'm behind bars because I had to look badass. That girl walked up to her. She had this is why I'm showing the video. She had every opportunity to walk the fuck away. The cops were there. All you had to do was like, hey, officer, she's walking up on me. That's all you had to do. She wanted to be a badass.
Yeah, I don't need to display if I'm a badass or not, right? I'm too old for that. My knees hurt too much. Okay. It's just, what's the point? You know, in the long run, it does you no good because 5 years from now, no one's going to remember you're a tough guy. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And here's a hip hop, correlation here. Dre, case in point, right? He spent a decade doing the tough guy thing and then realized I'd rather do the business guy thing. And he may now be more known for the headphones he helped develop.
Mm-hmm.
But what did those headphones get him? $1 billion fucking dollars.
Yep.
With a B.
With a B.
Right? And he's got fuck you money.
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah. You know, like it paid off more for him to step back, produce, make his own equipment, figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then sell it off to fucking Apple. You know, like, yeah, headphones are here. Headphones.
That's the thing. It's like you can laugh at that woman's face all you want, but think about it like this.
Which Jason did a lot.
I did. Because I'm a piece of shit. I am, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna. You know what, ma'am? I'm sorry I laughed, but you did come up looking like, yeah, and I was like, oh.
And Jason laughed enough to where he pissed himself.
I was like, I'm not a good person. But after the dust had settled and the adult in me woke up from the childish reaction of seeing that video, looking at that woman's face is a stark reminder that she could have brain damage,
cracked skull.
And again, that's changes the entire situation.
Yeah.
And no one is going to feel sorry for you.
Yeah. And get this. Yeah. You are going to be on the internet for a week with everybody laughing or cutting up or whatever the fuck. But in a week, no one's going to know or care who you are. No one gives a shit. Right. And okay, let's go back to hip hop again. Who are the guys that have made a long career out of it? The people who said, fuck this street shit. Honestly, those guys move to fucking nice neighborhoods. Their kids go to private schools. It's like, what was that movie where Cedric the Entertainer? It was the sequel to Get Shorty. Be Cool, where he plays like this. He's like a producer for all these like, you know, hip hop acts, and you know, he calls people threatening, but he lives in Beverly Hills. You know, this beautiful, has a mansion. His kid wears a uniform to go to school. Like, he's got a driver that takes her to school. You know, like that's how these guys have long careers. All these dudes that want to sit here and be the tough guy and do all this shit. Your career is going to be this long because you're going to do something stupid and get swooped up.
And these kids, let's remember too, they're not fighting over drug turf. They're not fighting over anything monetary. A lot of the violence that you're seeing right now is over reputations.
Yeah.
Tupac died off the dumbest shit ever, fighting over a chain that wasn't his, in gang shit that he had no business trying to act like he was a part of. It's a damn shame that he is not here to this day because of the way he died. And if you want to look at him as a hip hop Jesus, then you have to think about that sacrifice. And no one really thinks about him on the cross like that. And I hope people don't take offense to that imagery, but you really have to look at it like that way. Like, look, dude, he told you already that this is how it ends. It doesn't end well for you. You hit this chick when you didn't have to in front of the cops, then tried to run.
And then ran into.
She didn't even get a block down the road.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, she wasn't going to be running very far in the footwear she had on. She had those little like sandal things. She's not getting far in those.
The whole thing. The whole thing was just like you shake your head and you go, all of this could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Boondocks episode about it. They call it the N-word moment. All of it could have been avoided had homegirl just said, the cops are here. But she knew that this chick, this is kind of what we're seeing in a lot of different facets of life. And I think this all plays in. She saw an opportunity to take down a weaker opponent. And instead of handling it with some common sense,
she wound up her entire body.
Someone said, how did she not see that punch come?
No shit.
She went all the way back to the slave days.
Dude, Jason, she looked like she was winding up to like throw shot put. You know? Like
she went so far back. She saw segregation. But the girl was so drunk. Again, she saw an opportunity. And I have to ask this question. And there's no way we can get an answer on it, but I want to ask it rhetorically. Does the camera's pervasiveness in our life and the fact that we know we are going to be portrayed on social media change the way we act in these situations?
Yes.
Would this girl have just said, officer, and she over here talking shit, we didn't do nothing, she knocked the like, if she did all that, the cop would have been like, all right. And mind you, all the cops are black. And the girl says, officer, come get this black bitch before the fight happens. And the cop just goes like this. Because they know what they're like, this is going to be annoying.
Yeah. And the thing is, that cop's probably just going to let you go because one, he doesn't want to do the paperwork.
Yep.
Right? He's just going to tell you, hey, stop being stupid. You're on fucking 6th Street in Austin. There's a million of us here because it's after fucking 1:30 in the morning. Oh, virtuoso. No. No. No, virtuoso. No, you can't say that. Of course, you have to throw that up there, so I have to see it.
They're like, what's the last thing you remember? A Mayan temple?
They were weaving together these mats of grass on a swamp to build a massive city.
Have you ever seen Apocalypto? It's so frustrating because I have to ask that question because I feel like because everything's happening in slow motion. And if you could talk to this young lady and she didn't have to worry about how she was perceived behind a closed door with no cameras, I would love to hear what she had to say. Because again, I think cameras change a lot of things. And part of this is also really heartbreaking to see these people fight. Not like it's black women. No, it's just like, all this is avoidable. Drunk people are super easy to avoid. Just walk away.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think you hit the nail on the head there, though, with the cameras. Like, this is my way to make it big. I can be recognized, and we see it all the time. These dickheads get their cell phone and the mic that they can sit there and hold in front of somebody's face, and suddenly they're influencers, right? If I can just get out there and get 100,000 likes on this one thing, I'll be good. It's gross. It is fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
And it's depressing to think about, really. It really is.
Only I'll be on the red zone. Can we get this ontological study on drunk street?
That's right, McRubs. That's right. That's right. We give the people what they want on this show. That's what we do. That Jason and I work really hard to make sure you all have a phenomenal night with us. Like that's what we do.
Part of the show. Drea brings up a good point, and this is what I'll expand on what I said. She goes, "This happened before cell phones." Yeah, but you know what else happened before cell phones? People just walked away. It's not like walking away is a new phenomenon that no one ever did before. People that are going to fight, and phones aren't going to encourage them. But in this situation, if you watched there's so many videos. I'm not going to play them all.
Dude, Kush just said odontological as well, given the teeth knocked out all over the place.
Oh my God. Wait, who said that?
Kush.
Odontological.
The thing is, Kush, there was probably a dentist that was like bored at work, and he's like, "Ooh, she needs some dental work. Where'd this happen? Austin? 30 minutes away. Someone find out who she is."
Like if you see the fight, right? And there was already a fight, Drea. There was already a fight. That was one of those fights that was going to happen without phones, to your point. And then it got broken up because the cops came and broke it up. So this is already going on. The cops are already there, and the dudes won't stop filming.
Yeah. And again, look at the platform that they're on too. Kick. Like, you see the worst of the worst from what I've heard.
That's where Raja Jackson happened.
Yeah. That's what kills me is just like the cops are on the way. In the one angle, you could see them moving towards them before the punch is thrown.
They're there. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. You people, and by you people, I mean N-words. All of you are N-words. Nincompoops. It stands for nincompoop. Because I found all the angles. I also have a video of a man smoking meth in his car that makes me laugh really hard. I shouldn't laugh.
Just don't smoke at the attics, man. Don't laugh. The cell phones and fake lashes flying everywhere.
Ass. Refrigerator. Look at her. She's like, officer. See, officer. Look at her point.
Y'all better get her before she gets shot. I don't know her. Stop. Yeah, stop fighting for real.
Look at
The cop's face, yeah.
cop's face. The cop's face. Oh my god.
Like,
oh my god.
like, bro, can you imagine? Like, one, I couldn't imagine being a cop. But can you imagine being a black cop? Just like, man, it's fucking 1:30 in the morning, dude. You're sitting there looking at your partner. You're like, you know, some shit's gonna happen tonight. It's Friday night in Austin, and they get a call about a disturbance, and you roll up and you get out of the car. You're just like, God damn it, women fighting. Because someone did already say a woman fight is a whole other beast. It is a pain in the ass,
dude. It's a whole other beast.
And then you get up there, and this woman that you could tell has already been fighting comes up to him. You get that. He's just what?
Look at the cop. He's just like, oh, ma'am. First of all, I can see your butthole.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Miss, I saw your vulva when you were walking up here.
Man, your entire butthole is out for the world. Why is it so low hanging?
Jason would just be like, that's my kind of butt. Let's go, sweetie.
Hey, refrigerator. So the cop is looking at this lady and his mouth is agape. He's just like, did you just look at me and the rest of my black cop friends?
Are you talking to me or this gentleman next to me in a slightly different uniform? I went with the windbreaker top tonight because I heard it was going to get chilly. He decided to go full cotton long sleeve. I sweat because he plays with the thermostat in our car. Okay. Oh, so you were talking to me. Oh, great. You know,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Coach looks at tall cop is kind of attractive. Look at this little stout fucking black dude or the Ice Cube looking black dude. It doesn't matter which black dude. Don't yell out, come get this black bitch after the cop watched you walk her down and throw punches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
literally, as they're driving up there, they saw that woman hitting the girl in red who's laying on the ground. You know, like
my cop goes, I got this, guys.
Hey, guys,
saw that woman's butt. He was like,
let me have this one. Okay, I haven't had sex in 6 months. Come on, man.
Why do birds? So this is your first time around here?
What's up, officer? Hey.
This fucking white cop. Don't trust this guy right here. He's even got gloves on. He doesn't want anyone to know. But big man. See, what are they saying? Just leave.
Yeah.
Just leave.
They don't want to do the paperwork. They don't want to write this up. What they want to do is go back to their car, get on their radio and be like, hey, dispatch, we broke it up. You know, like
yeah. Everything's fine. They left.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen when you go home? You're never gonna see these people again.
No.
You're not gonna see them again. And if you do, maybe a dirty look is exchanged. Maybe you don't remember. You're gonna forget about it.
Because the non-cops in this equation, Jason, are so drunk they would not recognize them. They would not. They barely recognize their friends at this point. And then Red said, say what you want about the boots lady, but I still would. Red, she has road rash on her asshole and spoke to her ancestors just a few minutes after this was shot.
Dude, everybody loves talking shit about police. Here you're seeing real shit in action, right? You have the multi-ethnic cops going, please just go home. We don't care who started it. Just go home. Just go home.
Yeah, I still have 8 hours left on this shift. Can you all fuck all the way off?
Just fuck all the way off. Everybody loves stuff. And cops just went, they just don't want to deal with fucking crazy ass chicks at 1 a.m.
See, what kills me is like, I know this is a street, but on either side you have barriers, and which leads me to believe that like the public, like the ownership of these buildings, like still spreads out a bit. Why aren't the bouncers pulling them apart?
Everybody had their cameras out.
Well, probably.
That's why I have 75 angles of this fight.
Red said, "Give her a few days to recuperate, Mac. I'm not some kind of monster." Jesus Christ!
Look at this. Look, like every cop just looks like, Listen, did you hear that? Girl, let's go home. Your friends are telling you it's not worth it. But she's got to show everybody. My asshole's hanging out. I got to show everybody that I ain't no punk. I just got knocked out twice.
Well, you don't even know these people.
Did you hear that? You don't even know these people. She's telling you this isn't serious. Just go home. Talk shit. Man, this black bitch came and tried to hit me, and I moved out of the way, but she got me a little bit. That's why I got this black eye. When I was like punching her, pop, 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 right in the titty, pop, 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 pop. You can make up all these crazy stories if you want to. No one's gonna find this shit. They're not me.
Yeah, not everybody's algorithm is as fucked as Jason's.
Yeah. And if you hadn't gotten knocked out, I never would have saw this. Again. Look at the skinny one. Look at the skin.
Yeah. She was smart to stay out of the way.
She was holding on to that man's arm, going,
Yeah.
please save me from these crazy bitches. This is my cousin. She always act like this. Please save me.
Jason, Drea asked a question. She said, how do you think all the cameras pointing at them affect ICE agents?
Well, the better question is to ask, why do you think ICE agents are doing the reverse tactic, which is recording everybody else, recording them?
I mean, and here's another thing. ICE agents have gotten the go-ahead to essentially do as they see fit because there's no consequences to their actions. There's none. You know, that is, I think, the alarming thing is there's no backstop for what those agents can do.
Today, no, there's not. And what's scary is, Drea, I think the cameras fire them up at this point because if we go back to George Floyd, when people were crumping for justice in front of cops, they weren't going to do anything, right? Because no one was really posing a threat. You can yell at me and call me all the names. Yeah, I'm a faggot. Yeah. But you're not going to do anything. This is different because those people are stress tested and they kind of understand that you can't go around shooting citizens at random like that and get away with it. And so now it's like, you want to record me? Cool, record this ass kicking. And that's kind of the people they wanted to hire too. Those kinds of people that want to get back at the world. All the jokes people make about short people and who gets into law enforcement and who does this and who owns a gun, all those kind of shitty jokes people tell that aren't 100% true is pretty true with these people. And you know, it's just agitating the situation. I wouldn't say don't do it by any stretch of the imagination, but we're seeing scuffles happen with ICE as well, and people like running away.
Yeah, and you also have to realize this is, I'm shocked because I see, you know, I go lift at 5 a.m. and one of the TVs has always got Fox News on, and you saw an ICE agent that utilized an actual pepper spray canister within 3 feet of someone's face, like shot them in the face with it. And all Jesse Waters and those douchebags had to say was, well, they're less than lethal rounds. No, they're not. Not at that range. You could kill somebody. Promise.
That's all they want to do now too. They're so quick to pull their mace canisters out. They can't wait to mace the shit out of you.
And see, this is what kills me is this isn't like it's dark, poorly lit, I can't see, that type of thing. This is daytime. And before they even try and de-escalate, they already have a weapon drawn and in somebody's face.
Yep.
Right? There's been multiple reports of negligent discharges because agents are going up to people with their finger, like they pull their pistol out of their holster, Jason, immediately get their finger in the trigger well, and they're shooting the ground. Like one dude shot into somebody's house because he slipped and his pistol went off. Like these guys are knuckleheads. Now, and I will tell you that they do like to use dispersal tools like gas and pepper spray fired from, 40 millimeter grenade launchers attached to rifles or standalone ones. And I will tell you that if you are planning to protest, you should bring a traffic cone. Now, that traffic cone should be used for like beer bongs. But hypothetically speaking, you could use it to put over top of said dispersal munition. And then you add 1 canteen of water poured in through the hole. And then that thing doesn't work anymore. Don't ask me how I know that. But it's useful. And traffic cones are easy to get your hands on. But you should only use them for beer bongs. That's it.
Beer bongs. Here's how it started, if you want to know.
Don't listen to Don't listen to the white dude. He don't know what style is. He don't know what beauty is. I'm being nice. I said you guys look beautiful. Why would you do that?
He's really nice.
You guys look beautiful. You guys are great. I think you guys look great. I think you guys are having a fun night. I don't want anything to hurt anybody. I think you guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jesus Christ. Did you hear that? The way you're acting, you're kind of... This is how it all started. You guys want... I told you. They gassed up this fucking crew. Don't do that. And downhill from there. Kick might be the thing that sends us all to hell.
Oh, not me, because I have nothing to do with that platform.
Every time I see anything about Kick, it's always like,
oh yeah,
the worst shit you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's getting to the point where they're like, hey, you've been kicked off Twitch. Just come show what you want over here. We don't give a shit.
You want to instigate fucking insane street fights? So, like, you see how drunk the crew is.
Yeah, we want the fuck out here.
No, chill, bro. I ain't fucking with the gang, bro. I ain't fucking with the gang, bro. Chill. I get the fuck with you.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Oh, shit. She about to grab his dick. Oh, Matt's getting jumped.
Matt, get out of there. Matt, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
This is so dumb. Like, I feel like I'm actively losing brain cells watching this again. And everybody, Jason just sends me this shit, and it was kind of slow at work today. So I was like, "Oh, Jason sent me. Oh, great! It's another view of this fight again, or it's a yoked little person with big fake boob implants, or it's fucking Jason just sends me all kinds of wazoo shit." And Drea,
did I send you the?
And Drea, just keep getting them food, man. Just keep getting them food. Your best bet is if you're going to take food to somebody who doesn't want to leave their house, you need to make sure that you can get indoors. If you see, those, if you see ICE and CBP rolling up, you need to just get inside and sit tight. That's the best thing you can do.
To lighten up the mood a little bit, I found this collection of Spider-Man videos. Wait. Mac, look. Wait.
La verga.
Why do they have the water? Wait, it gets better. Look. Bah!
Not the baby. Not the baby.
when you get the discount version of anything, this is what you get.
Jason.
Somebody said concussion and pink. I saved this one for the show. I didn't send this one to you. I saved it for the show.
Jason, that's how you make a supervillain, an actual supervillain. At your birthday party, your favorite superhero comes out and just karate kicks you in the face. And you've immediately made a supervillain.
He karate kicked the shit out of that kid in the face. If you're listening to this later and you're like, they're giggling too much, go watch the show. Go to the YouTube channel. This is Revolution Podcast on YouTube. Just, you have to watch it. It's too fucking ridiculous. It's just too fucking ridiculous to see the budget Spider-Man kick a kid in the fucking the kid is probably like 2.5 years.
Yeah, guys, this wasn't even like Temu Spider-Man. This was like Tijuana Spider-Man.
Oh, you leave him alone.
He drank a little bit before he knew he had to show up for the kid's birthday party.
What is this? I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh.
What? She got garroted by the finish line at her race. Oh my god, Jason Miles. I just
That is from the TV show Freddy's Nightmares. There you go. Oh, this is me in real life. I would be this dude. So imagine you're out with your lady friend and it's her birthday. And you heard at this restaurant they have a real cool dude that sings happy birthday, but your lady friend is fine.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Happy birthday, dear Maddie. Happy birthday.
I would have snatched that Negro by his dangly earring. Say, check this out, partner. You got one more vocal run in before I fuck you up.
He's like, hey, guys, where did Maddie go? And she's just blowing the singer in the bathroom. She comes back. She's like, oh, hey, sweetie.
Why are you wearing a dangly earring?
What happened to your lipstick? What?
McRub said all the options.
Every single one of them, McRubs. Every single one of them.
I saw that and I was like, oh, dude, I would totally be that fucking jealous guy.
That's when Jason's like, you know what? I'm hitting somebody tonight.
Yep. He
turns into that woman that reached back to Wakanda for the
Oh, looks like somebody's getting fucked up. Is this another? Look at this. Hold on.
This one, this one
Yeah.
killed me.
Take your shirt off, right? I'm gonna show this motherfucker what's up. You got these goofy ass pants on and a vest with no suit jacket. Nigga, this ain't 2004. He just had all the confidence in the world. This is the kind of shit, the kind of guy like, oh man, you don't, man, when I get mad, all I see is red. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you have some sort of color blindness. And look at the guy. Look at this.
Just chill.
Bah.
I knew that dude was done when he got the leg kick, right? Because if your leg flies out like that, you're not prepared. You're not going to be able to take that beating, right? I've been kicked in the leg like that, and I was like, nope, done.
And you were like, all right, I apologize, sir. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, sir.
Well, it was during training, and this guy he was an MMA dude, and that dude hit me so hard in my inner thigh that like my leg just flies out, and I had to like stop myself from face planting, and I was like, you win. I was like, I'm done. But the Spartan kick, right? That was nuts. Because that's a big dude. He didn't exactly do it quick. And when he connected, just the distance the other dude covered after receiving said kick was insane.
You got kicked in your chest. You shouldn't mess with people, man.
No.
This is what you guys came here for.
Hey, Prairie, you're up.
This is really what you guys came here for. You came here
give
for
you
this.
a lot of children that are survive those harsh Nebraska winters.
Coach looks at Gadzooks.
Prairie just said swipe right. Oh, dude, you're getting
so many of these.
One bad night with that other one, Jason. You're getting stabbed. She's got blue hair.
We should play a game called Guilty or Not.
That is for Champagne Room.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That is a champagne.
You know what? That's fair.
That's a Champagne Room game where I'm drinking and you're just showing off all of them. We're going back and forth. Everybody that's watching or listening is getting in on it. See, and this is the shit I'm talking about. This is what Jason sends me.
It is. Totally is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all cake. That's all cake. That's dessert for breakfast. That's what that is.
Jason, you would go spelunking in her butthole if she asked you to.
We?
You could just crack it open. Just get in there.
Oh, dude. Just be grinning all the time. Me and her grinning all the time. Is there any comments on this one? Because I can't see the screen. No?
I mean, Prairie probably would.
Prairie is such a fucking...
Virtuoso just said would.
This one right here, innocent.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This woman's guilty as hell. So guilty. Oh, man.
Only if you look up the charges. Oh my God.
Prairie said swipe right, but I will be bringing holy water.
You guys are in so much trouble.
McRub said wasn't born innocent.
Like the amount of trouble you guys are going to get into playing with these people.
Yeah, Zahir, I was kind of thrown off by that. Her name's Thelma. Yeah. Yeah, that was too much. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she got arrested for actually driving a car off a cliff, surviving, walking away like, I didn't know it was illegal. And then the trunk flips open and there's her dead boyfriend in the back.
What? Did you see that?
Jason. What did you... What?
What? Where is this party?
Oh.
What scares me is
Who let Nana into the room?
where are you hanging out at where there's just a dildo randomly and your Nana is just going to town?
Going to town.
Not gagging at all, by the way.
That's got to be like a what do you call it? Like a bachelorette party. That's got to be it, man.
That's how bachelorette parties work?
Oh, dude, my buddy's now wife had a bachelorette party, and it was just like sex toys and male strippers and all kinds of fucking weird shit.
McRub said that's the neighborhood's Nana.
Yeah, that's the people's Nana. Okay, like
she's look at her, just like to town.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Like, again, Nana shouldn't have drank that much, and who brought the dildo? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Like, who did it? Jason, we don't have enough bitches to get. I can't with you right now.
I need to put this on the soundboard because I think this and fuck you, Wellbutrin needs to go on the soundboard.
They do.
And I yelled out, niggas eat shit.
Why is Kathy Lee Gifford dropping the N-word?
When you get cut off by the Nissan Altima with no bumper and temp tags from 2019.
I cannot believe this shit, man.
Oh, God. Wait.
Which I would never say in a million years, but that's what happened. And I yelled out, niggas eat shit.
How much you want to bet she's from Long Island?
She's totally from Long Island.
Yeah, she definitely is.
The original video, I think she got in trouble for yelling it out.
Her husband's a cop too. You know what I mean? Like,
well, honey, sometimes they're not.
sweetheart. Yeah, you say that all the time at the Mets games. Shut up.
And then I fucking turn around and hit the I hit the
I'm so upset with you. I'm so upset with you. I'm so upset with you. This is not even. Prairie's right. 15% of this entire episode was sports related.
and then she's like, why the fuck you hit the
Oh my God. Why the fuck you hit it?
You have one more because I have to be at work. What in the what? What?
Dr. Claus says immediately pivoted to dick.
Yeah. Claw, I'm trying to figure this out myself, man. Like this one,
What's going on?
I just
Dude, I love the fact that homie was like, no, honey, look at that. And just took the whole thing.
and it's probably her husband filming it. You know,
Look at this guy. Look at this. I love this dude. Just grinning. Like, yeah, that's a lot. She took a lot. So there's a good woman right there.
she can take some dick, yeah, man. Yeah.
This is who Steve needs to date.
You think she could handle Matt Khalil? I don't know. I don't know. Heard it's as wide as a Coke can.
I sent this to all my black friends. I was like, this is why I can't fuck with white women. I can't have you manifesting a boner.
What is this? This cannot be no.
That's a woman who's had to say yay to her boyfriend.
Claw, I'm with you. What the fuck is this?
Are they brushing dicks?
This is why we're never gonna have communism, because shit like this exists.
Dude.
I'm manifesting 6 more inches for my boyfriend.
Yeah, I can't have a woman trying to manifest more me.
What? No.
If you're trying to manifest more me at the Reiki ceremony, this is not cool.
Just go do hot yoga with your old lady. Don't go to the spiritual penis enlargement seminar.
You've never been to that?
No. I am white, yes, but I'm not that white.
Is your church like this?
I don't go to church. That's definitely a Pentecostal church.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all the videos I've shown tonight.
This
I'm so sorry.
I feel like I'm back in Afghanistan again. What did I do wrong to end up at this point?
When the black dude shows up on the screen.
Dude, that was phenomenal editing, by the way. Phenomenal editing, by the way.
Oh my God.
Prairie said, I am entitled to financial compensation for taking so much psychological damage. Oh, man. What?
When she forget to tell you she had kids.
And that kid's eating a stool.
Look.
Oh, God. Would she have a kid with her brother?
I really hope that child is AI.
Oh, just some weird editing, you know, like that is frightening.
I've been crying. Oh my God. Dr. Claus said, look at that kid's nose. You're so racist. You're so racist, Dr. Claus.
Billy's his dad. Wait, isn't Billy your brother? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, he's normal. He just likes to chew on the furniture.
But he's eating it. I know.
Look at that little boy.
That is some
Dr. Claus won't stop. He won't stop.
that is some West Virginia shit right there.
That's his second stool, by the way.
He's a growing boy. He can put it away.
I really hope that this is not real.
What is next?
Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if we're ready for that one. Might be too much. This is Prison Connect. You're a little surprised on that one, aren't you?
That is some white collar crime right there.
You think it's white collar crime?
Yeah,
I think
I
she
do.
stabbed somebody. I totally think she stabbed somebody.
I think she got maybe busted doing some white collar crime and then stabbed somebody, like her boss.
I think she stabbed somebody on just some I'm stabbing somebody shit.
All right, Claw is looking this one up. He said,
Claw said, "Let me do some background research."
Mindy O. All right, let's go.
Where's Baker County? Someone says a nurse who stole meds. That's their guess. So Dr. Claus says, put that Subaru. I don't want to because it's the meanest, funniest thing I've ever seen.
Just fucking do it then.
It's so mean.
Jason, we've literally been dickheads all night.
So you're saying, why stop now?
Yeah, like... Oh, Virtuoso said insurance fraud. Told you.
Oh, you're the winner.
The last thing a Subaru dealership sees before selling 3 Foresters and an Impreza.
See why? See why?
Do you know what is kind of funny, but my daughter has her license now. She's like, I'm going to save for a car, Dad. And I said, really? What kind do you want? She said, I saw this one in the neighborhood. And I was like, okay. So we take her dog for a walk. And it was this very blue Subaru.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, sweetheart, you're living a stereotype right now. And she goes, what? And I said, yeah, it's like lesbians all own Subarus. And she's like, ugh. She's like, but I really like it. And I was like, oh.
Like, no.
3 Imprezas and a Forester. That's
Wendy's. Yeah, so Wendy's is right next to Walmart here, and I need to go to Walmart, but I'm dying of hunger, so we're gonna go grab some Wendy's and eat that, and then go to Walmart. So follow along while I use my new car thing to see how it works. All right, I'm pulling up. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Here is Rebecca's kids meal and straw. Got a little ginger ale. And 4 spicy nuggies. Yummy fries. And if you saw the McDonald's video a while back, you know we love hot stuff. So scorching hot sauce. And then for me, whoa, a giant fry, which they really filled it. Thank you, Wendy's. And the toy. Let's open her toy now.
why am I watching this?
It's still from Halloween.
Here you go.
I haven't been to Wendy's in forever,
real as
so
kidney.
I'm especially to get a kid's meal. So a little frosty pirate guy. He's cute. And some stickers. All right, now to eat because we're starving. Yay! I did consider sitting her on my lap, like to do the drive.
Mac, jump back. Yes, it's a doll, and she was throwing her voice the whole time. And you thought that kid moved, didn't you?
Yes!
Nope.
But why?
Dude, that scared the shit out of me when I saw it.
Jason!
I did the same thing you did. Oh no, Prairie says I sent you an Instagram message. I'm so scared to see it.
I am
she's throwing her voice.
I am beyond creeped out by this.
Yeah.
Kush, did you say Dave Cat lifestyle? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Why is she having a doll in a car seat and throwing? What? Why?
She has a whole car seat for a doll, and she was throwing her voice. And when she did it, didn't you think you saw the kid like smile and shit? No.
I thought I saw the head move and
right? Nope.
Wait, so she ordered a kid's meal for a doll.
She ordered, I don't know who's eating the kid's meal because I'm terrified. I'm assuming she is.
Prairie would swipe right still.
Prairie would totally swipe. Prairie would buy the kid fucking Christmas presents. Why is she doing an unboxing video for a fast food? Zahir must be behind a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Drive through, see what happened, but I didn't. Maybe a different time. If you guys want me to, let me know, and maybe I'll get the courage to do that.
The best comment goes, they have ginger ale at Wendy's? That was my first thought too. Like, when did Wendy's have ginger ale? No way.
I am just so disturbed right now.
So, Prairie, is this the? Are we supposed to look at this one?
Much like the Mighty Buffalo, I have no fucking money.
I mean, that's definitely what I tell everybody. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I'm dipping nuggets you've never heard of into sauces you can never understand.
Oh my god!
I can hear my son saying that.
Oh my god! It's a picture of a very average man, and he goes just past some teenagers, and I heard that's gonna be me if I don't lock in. That was awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with Mac and I. It's late where everybody is. Dr. Claus says that guy looks like a left podcast.
Hey, this is a comedy time with Carl. For my 8 subscribers, thanks. Today we're gonna break down what the spiral economy is. I like Zahir. I just took 6 points of psychic damage.
I would hate if someone was like, are you like a left podcaster or something? I would shit if someone said that to me. I would be like, no, and just walk away. I would totally walk away. A true non-listener. You guys are so I want to thank you guys. And before we go, I just want to say Caleb Williams is really good.
Yes.
I hope they win against the Rams because I've had an ass full of Matt Stafford. So I would love to see him lose again.
Is that similar to the assful you give to Mrs. Darnold before game day?
Oh, she's going to get all 4 3/4 inches.
If you're not careful, you could open the door and Sam's there like, Jason, listen, I know our normal arrangement, but like we're not in the playoffs right now. My wife wanted to try something different. So I'm going to need you stripped down to just your boxers and just lay down on the bed. And then Mrs. Darnold comes in and she handcuffs your wrist and you're like, oh yeah, what's up? And then she blindfolds you and you're like, oh yeah, let's go. She gets your ankles. You're like, oh, we're going to get weird. And then she's just like, over your dick.
What are you doing? Manifesting more.
Yay! Yay!
You never want your woman to be manifesting abundance with a picture of your little dick in front of her. What are you doing, honey?
You're like, wait a minute. And Sam's like, "Oh, we forgot one thing, Jason." He puts a ball gag in. Just
Bad Lefty says emotional.
yeah.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us. This conversation was structured for a little bit, and then it went a different way. And Mac, the Patriots are playing the. Don't tell me. Okay, tell me.
The Pats have oh my gosh, what the Texans 3 p.m. Sunday.
We're all like forgetting everything.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Well, I like our chances because I don't know if you saw CJ threw a pick and then fumbled the ball 5 times, and the Texans lost 2, and they still decided to do a little bit of this to the Steelers. So I like our chances, especially if we can keep the pressure on CJ. I'll take a 16-3, 14-3 win every game. I don't give a shit. Like I'm totally okay with that.
It's gonna be 31-38. I don't know who the winner is, but it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Well, I think I don't know, man. Both have very stout defenses.
That's my prediction. If I'm right, what do I get?
Mrs. Darnold won't.
I don't want
manifest more.
I want to know what you're gonna do if I'm right.
I'm gonna manifest more, Jason, from here.
Yay!
Yay!
Don't yay. That's what you call the episode. Don't yay.
Yeah, don't yay. When you clip something, when you make like a short, Jason, just make that the title. Don't yay.
Yay.
McGr-
Long dicks manifesting. Don't fucking yay. How dare you? Thank you guys. And we are
out.
Peace.